What's up guys, it's Nico here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the topic of millionaire math, so how to actually make $1 million online. So this is not going to be so much like a super tactical video, but I am going to kind of break down the math behind what it actually takes to make $1 million. So we're going to go through a couple different prices. So definitely stay to the end because I'm going to break down each and every one of these with specific examples and show you how it works. Also, if you enjoy this video or you enjoy the content that I put out, please give this video a thumbs up. Seriously, it helps me every single one. I truly do appreciate. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified next time and every time I upload a new video. All right, let's just go ahead and get into this. So why am I even creating this video in the first place? Well, the reality is if you think something's really hard or impossible, or you can't even like break it down, you can't even visualize it and see how it's possible, it's never gonna happen. Right? Basically, if you feel like something is really hard, it's gonna be really hard. If you can understand something and start to see how it might be possible, it starts to feel a little bit easier and a little bit easier. So in this video, I'm going to show you like new ways of thinking about this and thinking about money, thinking about business, and hopefully make this feel easier for you, like an actual attainable goal. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm also going to give you guys my recommendations of which ones of these I would start out with personally. So let's say you sell a product for $10. How many do you need to get to 1 million? So let's go ahead and, okay, so if you want to make $1 million by selling a $10 product, you're going to need $100,000 or 100,000 customers. So, you know, that could seem like a lot. Maybe it doesn't seem like a lot, but let's think about examples of this. So this could be like an ebook, right? So like, let's say on Amazon Kindle, like I've sold Amazon Kindle books. Sometimes they're around that price range. Ebook, whatever, physical book. E-commerce, there's a lot of e-commerce products. So let's say like Amazon, FBA, whatever, Shopify. So when you sell products like this that are typically a bit lower end, you definitely have, or in general, you have much less interaction with the customer. So you can kind of just think about that if that's something that you want. Some people really like that. Some people just kind of want it to be like hands off. Other people really like to interact with their customers and work with their customers, okay? So that can kind of be a gauge. Same with e-commerce, right? Like you don't ever have to deal with any customers. You don't ever have to talk to them. And you don't really get to know who they are either. So there's no right or wrong way. If you like that idea, then this could probably be a good price point for you. This might be the right way for you to go, right? Okay, so let's talk about price point at $47. So, okay, we're gonna round up. We're gonna say 21,277. Okay. So that's a sizable amount of customers still, but still totally possible. So let's see examples of it. The first product that I ever sold, that was not like freelancing work, was like kind of like a digital product, and it was $47. So a lot of times like digital products like courses, products like courses, templates, you know, like a sweatshirt or something like that. I just bought this sweatshirt yesterday. That's why it's on my mind. Actually, this was more than $47, but electronics, different things like that. So e-commerce is typically kind of in that realm. Books, that's a little bit pricey for a book. So yeah, it's typically going to be something like this, or maybe like, yeah, like short video series. So this is typically what you're going to see being sold at $47 price point. So let's go up to $100, okay? So first off, let's see how many. 10,000 customers. Okay, so what could we sell for $100? Well, something that I personally have bought for $100 is like live events, online master classes, or like, you know, like group coaching, maybe group coaching session. I've seen like online master classes that are pretty cool. It's kind of like a big group and it's just one live online master class, and I've seen those go for like 97. And that's a great way to get value and kind of feel like you're interacting with the creator. So let's move on to 1,000, okay? So 1 million divided by 1,000. Okay, see, this is where it starts to get cool and where the mindset shifts start to happen. So you only need 1,000 customers when you're selling a $1,000 product to make $1 million. Like, isn't that cool? Like, especially when you're selling products on the internet, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of people out there. Like all you guys watching this right now, like you're watching this just from the comfort of your own home. and you could go like in another browser tab and like buy something online. And the reality is like it's not a lot of people. Okay, it's not a lot of people. Once you create a good product that is worth $1,000, it's not a big deal. So we can say like courses. So for example, it's actually 1997, but so at this price point, like courses, coaching, mastermind, live events could work. Also like freelancing work. So let's say you're like building, websites. I feel that's probably a little bit low for like websites. But I don't know. I'm not a web designer. But this is typically how it works. And you guys, I just think that is so cool. That's why I wanted to make this video, because this is where the cool mindset shifts start to happen. Like it feels possible. And once it feels possible, then it becomes possible for you. Okay? So if you're digging this, if you're liking like that number and that feeling, then that's what I would recommend that you start with. Very, very honestly, just go that direction. Go the direction that feels easiest for you. Go the direction that feels easiest for you. Like for real. Like it's going to make a big difference. Okay, so 2,000. So let's take a look at, okay, see 500 customers at 2,000 and selling a $1,000 product versus $2,000 product. I mean, it can be different. The sales process can be a little bit different. Sometimes you may need a phone call to have someone purchase $2,000 product. But really, when the value is there, it's not a huge difference. Like I have a course that is $2,000 and people buy it, right? So courses work, but the reality is you guys, like 500 customers over the course of your life, if all you want to do is become a millionaire over the course of your life, 500 customers at $2,000, like that is so doable. You guys, like you can do that. Absolutely. Okay, so courses, let's talk about like coaching packages. That's kind of like where they start off, right? Typically, or at least what I see and what I would recommend, even if you're just starting out. Coaching. Consulting, one of the things that I've had the most success with, but I actually even sold like higher packages, so we'll talk about that in just a second. But consulting, if you're doing like marketing consulting, design consulting, lifestyle consulting, anything where you're helping people through a transformation in their life, whether it's weight loss, finances, relationships and marriage, whatnot, mindset coaching, even stuff like that can totally be sold for $2,000 if you know the right way to sell it and the right way to position you and position your value. Okay, so let's take a look at 5,000. This is where the light bulb moment. 200 customers in your lifetime. Do you think that you can do that? Do you think if you want to start a business, you can have 200 customers over the span of your lifetime? Yes, you absolutely can. Like this is where it's so cool. Like it's crazy cool. Okay, so here we'll do like coaching, masterminds. These are typically more valuable things. I think I have seen a course for like $5,000 one time, but it's very rare. In-person trainings. Yeah, I kind of forgot to say about this too. This can be like services. So like if you run an agency or something, like 2,000 per month to like 5,000 per month, or even more, is pretty normal. So like freelancing services, marketing services. Cool. So let's talk about 10,000. So right, 100. See, okay. So this is where now it does take a little bit more skill again to sell a $10,000 package, but I don't want you guys to think of it as like hard, right? Like I was able to do it without any formal training. Yeah, it definitely was a little bit scary the very first time when I like uttered that number out of my mouth and they said yes. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, but the reality is you guys, like it's not that big of a deal depending on the person that you're selling to and if they really truly like need your service or need your offer. So typically that happens on the phone. So it's definitely, if you want to go this route, it's definitely worth investing into some training or learning how to sell higher ticket packages on the phone. Okay. So let's talk about, this is typically going to be like coaching, consulting, services, masterminds. And then let's talk about 25,000. So you only need 40 when you're selling a $25,000 thing. Like only 40 people in the entire world need to buy your offer at $25,000. And the reality is, you guys, it's not that much harder. In fact, I wouldn't even say there's a difference in like difficulty. And I also don't want you to think of this as hard, but it's not much more, there's not much more that goes into it between selling these two, as long as you're just speaking to the right person, okay? So if you have the right person on the phone who really wants your offer and who is a good fit, this is typically, these two are very, very similar in the way that you sell them, okay? So for this, it would be like coaching. Again, kind of the same things. Coaching, consulting, services, masterminds. To be able to sell a 25K package, like you only need a couple of those a year and you're good, right? You're making 6 figures. So this is why this is so cool. I wanted to just walk you through a couple examples of these. I hope this was really helpful for you guys, and I hope this just made you think in a new way and maybe gave you some new ideas or showed you some new possibilities of different things that you can do. So once one of these is working, you can just keep doing that and just sell it to more people, right? The higher you go, again, the less customers you need. But so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you have any thoughts, feedback, or questions or anything like that, please do leave a comment down below in the comments section. I would love to respond to you. I would love to hear your thoughts, hear your questions, and respond to you down there. So go ahead, definitely share your thoughts and feedback down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, if it just opened your mind and if it gave you new ideas, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps me a lot to share my message with more people. And it also shows YouTube that people are liking this video. And so it'll share it with more people too. So I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. And finally, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified the next time that I upload a new video. All right, it's been Nico Moreno. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.